Hey guys, it's Annie, Creative.Cliche, and welcome back to another exhilarating Mental Health Monday mukbang. Today I actually have a bacon, egg, and cheese. So I always get it on a toasted garlic bagel. Garlic bagels are my favorite. I don't really care that your breath smells after, whatever. I think I like it better because I'm like, don't talk to me, you know? I always get extra cheese as well. As you can see, it's like pouring out of here. A good, greasy bacon, egg, and cheese is just the best on a toasted bagel. Do you guys how do you say bagel? I say bagel almost like you're begging for something, but people always give me crap for it. I'm like, bagel sounds like so much harder to say. I think they forgot to toast this bagel, but I'll let it slide. So a few weeks back, I was talking to you guys about how I had a Mexico trip planned next week, but we wound up having to cancel that trip because my boyfriend has a meeting in Las Vegas. So I'm just going to go along with him. We made it into kind of like a vacation and added 2 extra days in the beginning so that we fly there and we can kind of explore a little bit and just relax for 2 days, and then he goes right into his meetings after. And then I think he has a day to spare after his meetings. So roughly we'll have 3 days together. But it's so we've been to Vegas before, and it actually really surprised me because I didn't think that it was something that we were going to like. But it is really fun in the sense that there's food everywhere. It's just, and it's the best food. And everything is really just unique and creative. They have art museums everywhere, and it's kind of my style art. You get a lot of pop art in there as well. So it's just, I don't know, it's almost like a little kid constructed the whole town. And they have a zip line throughout, I think it's considered the old Las Vegas, I guess the original, which is also really interesting within itself, that there are so many different periods of Las Vegas. And I've heard that they literally tear down hotels and things like that after I think it's 5 years. I could be totally wrong with that, maybe 5 to 10 years or something. But they just need to constantly be reinventing themselves. It makes me wonder whether the owners of those places sell it off for someone else to buy it, or if they're the ones who flip it and turn it into something else. But I'm excited to get away. We really don't take vacations often. I guess for no other reason other than we would rather save up money now. We don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. We see so many people our age who literally take 3 vacations a year, 3 or 4 sometimes, and I'm like, how are you guys even affording that, you know? The thing is, I do like traveling to new places, but I have such a fear of being far away from home, and I don't know why that is. What is that? It's some kind of mental thing. I don't know exactly, when I try to break it down, I don't know what my fear is of it exactly. I'm scared of something happening to me when I'm far away from home. I guess because I know the hospitals here and things like that, which who really knows a hospital here? I don't really even know the hospital. What am I even talking about? I don't even know. Ruben's there. It's not I'm traveling by myself. Why do I feel that way? I don't know. I'm scared of dying away from home. It's just such an irrational fear. I also hate flying. Mainly, I'm not scared of the plane crashing or anything like that. I feel that's most people's fear of flying. But mine, I just don't like being confined for a long amount of time without being able to escape. I don't know, that's another irrational fear. I don't know. I feel I've already talked about this before, but I just don't like being trapped somewhere and then just not being able to leave whenever I want. I remember I had a panic attack on a ride at Disney. Whenever they say, they try to scare you and they're oh, this is your last chance to leave before you get on the ride kind of thing. It just freaks me out every time. We were going on, I forget what the ride was, but it was a Harry Potter one, where it was a fake elevator. You get into the elevator with a bunch of other people, and then it's supposed to take you up to the ride, which I feel you're not going anywhere. I think it just shakes, and then you literally just go into another room. But it was if you're afraid of tight spaces and blah, 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 I was I'm out of here. And I went to go run out. And then Ruben's no, you don't, and pulled me back in. Sometimes that's kind of what I need. I need to just be thrown into this situation, just kind of take a deep breath and just be like, okay, it's only gonna be like a minute from now and then we'll be fine, you know? And that's kind of how panic attacks are too. You just have to, like, even as you're going through the panic attack, you have to just tell yourself it's gonna be over soon, you know? Just take a deep breath, try to relax. And it's so hard to, but it's kind of the only way. You just have to like ride through it. And for my situation with planes, I like to know like how many hours we're gonna be flying so that I can have something figured out throughout that entire experience so that I don't have like nothing to do, because then I feel like I'll get anxious, which I never really wind up, like once I'm on the plane and I'm sitting there, I find that I am more relaxed than, it's kind of like where your mind makes things out to be something like way worse than it actually is, and it's really not that bad. It kind of, yeah, it's kind of like that, like it winds up just, it's not that big of a deal, but I like to have like 2 movies like downloaded to my iPad so that I can kind of watch them like back to back if I need to. I have like an audiobook to listen to, like one of my like motivational speakers or something to like calm me down. You Are a Badass is a really good audiobook if you guys haven't heard of that one. It's by Jen Sincero. And it literally, it's not even really, I hate to say motivational speaker because it's not really, she's a life coach. And she's very calming and pretty much just, it's just all about how you can do absolutely anything that you want and just go for it. Like that's pretty much what the entire thing is. And it just really is soothing, especially when you're going through a difficult situation. And when I'm starting to panic about something, it's just like, I don't know, it feels like you have like someone who understands, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, so we leave for Las Vegas on Tuesday. And I'm also kind of freaking out because, well, you guys know I'm not much of a planner. I talk about this all the time. But my 100 days of makeup, literally the last day, the 100th day, is the day that we get back. So I'm like, oh shit. Like I didn't even plan like looks up until this point. I have like garlic stuck all on the bottom of my teeth, so I might be like talking weird. I'm trying not to like be gross about it. But so I'm literally like, now is like crunch time. And today is Friday. So I only have like a few days before we leave, since I said we leave on Tuesday. And we leave really early in the morning. So it's like that's kind of like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything that day. So I've been like waking up really early and trying to cut in like 3 looks a day, like, cause they need to be top looks. Like I really get in my own head about them needing to be the absolute best, because it really should be for the last week. It should be like top of the top. And I don't know, I always stress myself out because I always feel like nothing's ever good enough, because I mean, you guys mean everything to me. And I want you to have the best of me that you can possibly have. So I just get stressed like trying to create like the best content. As I sit here eating my bagel while I'm talking, like great content. You guys have no idea how much I love you. And if you're watching this right now, you're part of my core people who like genuinely care. Because YouTube's been tough for me. Like also, I don't promote it like as much as I should. So most people from Instagram don't even know about it. But I'm still kind of in that period where I'm like, if you really care, you'll find it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's in my description box. It's so cool when I see you guys transition to other platforms with me. It means everything to me that you're here and that you actually care what I do on like a bunch of different levels, which is really neat. And you're always so cool about me like switching up my content, which is awesome because I'm just kind of in that experimental phase. I'm kind of going through like a life, like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I'm just not thinking too deep into things anymore. I'm just trying to like just let it ride when it comes to like ideas and things, just do it, you know? Like before I would get in these like ruts where I was like, this video is gonna suck, like, this series is stupid, and then I just wouldn't do it. But now I feel like I said before, this is my time to experiment, you know? I think I have under 10,000 on here. So it's like literally like, why am I not trying new things? I should be just like branching out and trying everything and like see what sticks. I love you guys, and thank you for sticking around during all this, this mess. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I still have this bite left, but you know I never finish the last bite. But while I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna try to do like some get readies with me while in the hotel room, and just like different things for like makeup look for going to the pool, or you know what I mean, things like that. Also, I'll probably be doing like a few like lives on Instagram. So yeah, if you don't follow me over on there, give me a follow. I'll link it somewhere up here for you if you don't follow me on Instagram. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Wish me luck flying.